It's the norm for law enforcement, the law enforcement community to cooperate in the way we have done. It's existed for many years. Nowadays we have better structures, legal structures, and these pave the way, so to speak, for that cooperation and exchange of information and evidence and so forth is done in accordance with mutually agreed conventions.
And Brexit might change many things in Gibraltar. Will it change this collaboration? I mean, the RGP does belong to a number of international policing bodies.
I'm keeping fingers and toes crossed, as indeed my counterparts in the UK are too. I know that post-Brexit will bring challenges in this line of work, but I'm hopeful that we will be given sufficient berth, as I've said in the past, so that this cooperation is upheld in as close to a situation as we are now in the future.
This collaboration, what did it involve? It was part of the very high-profile anti-drug trafficking operation in the Campo de Gibraltar.
It's a joint investigation. I'm not going to delve into the fine detail of it, but suffice to say that there are local ties, and therefore an invitation was extended to us by our Spanish counterparts, which we accepted in order to provide any relevant assistance in regard to that operation. It's always good to be able to contribute on either side of where the operation is being conducted with inside knowledge of what is happening in your own territory and then transpose it to others. That is the exchange of information that is so commonly and naturally used in law enforcement.
And what powers did RGP officers have in Spain?
No executive powers whatsoever. We went in as observers in very much the same way as if we've had visitors from other foreign nations in Gibraltar in the past. The hosting nation is the one that upholds the command and control. So we were there as merely as observers, assisting our counterparts. But like I say, if there is any reciprocal arrangements with any other nation, be it the UK, the United States, any European nation, including Spain, as it applies here, I understand that there has been some concern about Spanish law enforcement agencies operating in Gibraltar. That would never be the case. It will always be under the auspices and the command and control of the host nation and under the laws of Gibraltar, governed by judicial processes, etc.
So it's very possible we'll see collaborations with Spanish officers. Gibraltar is at a very strategic location, and we are living in the age of terror. How important is this collaboration?
Gibraltar has to behave like the responsible nation that it is, and we have to fall in line with the behaviors of any other nation. And in that regard, we will welcome, and if we will extend invitations to whoever we feel is necessary, will contribute to the successful culmination of any law enforcement operation. The message here is that if there is no cooperation, the likes of what we have experienced and what we are achieving this day and age, the only beneficial party out of this is the criminal, and I'm sure nobody wants that to happen. Gibraltar is a grown-up jurisdiction in that regard, and we will contribute to the international fight against crime.